Welcome to the Deliverance Network. So glad to have you join us again. And today I want to share with you a message again from the visionary known as Luz de Maria de Bonilla, who enjoys local approval as far as that goes in our day. This message, you probably can also find it on countdowntothekingdom.com. Her website, I'm probably not going to pronounce this properly, but is Revelación Marianas. So if you Google Luz de Maria, Revelación Marianas, you can find her website, all of her messages there. And this is a message from St. Michael the Archangel, purportedly to Luz de Maria from January the 24th, so quite recently. And again, lots of powerful words to say, but also words of encouragement and hope for us who are a little bit deeper in the knowledge of the prophetic pulse, seeing with maybe a little more clarity the signs of our times and the things that are occurring right within our own neighborhoods, our own countries, our own homes. We are carrying a little bit of a heavier burden because so many people are really unaware as to why many of the things that are happening in our times are occurring. Like, what is the purpose behind them? And so I wanted to share this because I think it will help encourage you, those who are a little bit deeper in their faith, deeper in their knowledge of the times, because we actually don't see the angels and the support from heaven that surrounds us constantly. So this message is a nice reiteration of the fact that we are not alone. We are highly protected. We are in the safe place, having chosen Jesus. And the message from St. Michael the Archangel says, "Beloved people of our King and Lord Jesus Christ, in the unity of the most holy Trinity, as Prince of the armies of heaven, I bless you. Receive love and goodness. I am sent to share with you that," and this is in big caps in her website, "my heavenly legions are awaiting my signal to assist you in the face of the persecution and harassment to which you will be subjected. As humanity, you will witness the misuse of free will by those who, when they want to turn back, will be humanly unable to do so. Evil has decided to divide the people of God in all fields. This is how the serpent moves, crawling so as not to be seen. For this reason I call you, I summon you to live in divine love, in fraternity, since the devil flees when faced with the weapon of love." And I have seen that personally. When I was crying in one dream experience when faced with Satan, and I had tears of burning love falling from my face, and I was speaking that I wouldn't stop praying for people against him. He literally was crushed to the floor by the power of those tears and the love that was coming from my desire. So that indeed is true. At the same time, he says, St. Michael the Archangel, invoke our Queen and Mother of the end times, so that she would free you from the wiles of the evil one. The earth is a receiver not only for celestial bodies coming from space, but also for what man himself has taken and placed in space, not foreseeing that the effects of the solar storms that the sun is generating at this time will affect some of these satellites. That will be one more danger for humanity. Convert and choose the good. Ratify for yourselves that you belong to our King and Lord Jesus Christ and to our Queen and Mother of the end times by praying in silence and meditating on the prayer of the Creed. Beloved children of our King and Lord Jesus Christ, the abyss toward which humanity is advancing is rife with the lust for power, the desire to obtain world supremacy in order to hand it over to the one who is already on earth. I'm assuming he's referring to Satan, demanding for himself absolute domination over all that exists. Disaster resulting from armed conflicts will cause humanity to be scourged to the point of exhaustion. Do not be surprised at the economic collapse of great powers. As creatures of faith, you should maintain the tranquility of those who know that they are protected by their Lord and God. As God's people, and I love this part, it was like, oh, thank you very much for reminding us, as we can't hear it enough with the times that we're in. As God's people, you will see great miracles on your behalf. Therefore I call you not to fear. Children of God, do not fear, but hold to the assurance that you will never be abandoned. Pray, people of God, pray. Nations will march against nations, and nature will bend those who think they are invincible. Then allies will be allies no longer, abandoning the one who summoned them to war. Although later they will reunite, but not before suffering is brought upon mankind in one form or another. Do not fear. We are with you at all times if you are faithful to the most holy Trinity and to our Queen and Mother. Signs and signals abound in order to warn you, to move the hearts and minds of those who are skeptical at this time. And I know I've heard from quite a few people that many of their families, friends, co-workers really do not understand the warnings we're trying to impart or the witness that we're giving. Even in my own family, that skepticism and sometimes white persecution. I even had a dream experience where God the Father was taking me and to bring me to the peoples to speak. And one of the things he said through me was, you call yourself a Catholic, you will be sorry at the day of judgment. And this was in regard to scoffing souls, people who were scoffing at my witness. And so St. Michael the Archangel refers to that here. Signs and signals abound, and they certainly do, in order to warn you, to move the hearts and minds of those who are skeptical at this time, and many are the skeptics still. The sun will be darkened by the force of a volcano. We've heard of that before. And I've spoken, in fact, about some of the prophecies with regard to volcanoes. We've already seen some of them unfold. The earth will continue to shake as a harbinger of things to come. Stand firm, not forgetting that our King and Lord Jesus Christ will send you his angel of peace, who will provide you with the strength to continue on the safe path. Beloved children of our King and Lord Jesus Christ, humanity forgets that our King is he who knows all human actions and works, and indeed he does. He knows everything we think and do. Just not many people who know and understand that. Be creatures of good, so that you would remain full of the divine spirit. Onward, be strong. You are not alone. Our King and Lord Jesus Christ pours his love upon his children. Blessed is he who comes in the name of the Lord. And that's a reference from Matthew 21:9. Be on spiritual alert, people of God. Be not afraid, persevere. St. Michael the Archangel. And so I wanted to bring you that. It's quite a strong word, quite a strong warning again of perhaps certain circumstances coming our way. In other messages I have heard Jesus says, I warn you not to inspire fear, but to help you to be prepared, to help you to do what is necessary to be prepared, both spiritually and physically in the times we find ourselves in, and for anything that might come. And of course, the spiritual protection and the spiritual preparation is the most important for our souls, are destined for heaven. So that includes staying in a state of grace, going to confession regularly. If you haven't gone in a long time, find yourself a priest, go to confession, try to put aside any pride. In fact, one of the messages has asked, I think it was Mary recently, that we go to confession weekly. Something that's not easy to arrange in our busy day and time. And to try to live in love and to not judge and to be merciful as God is merciful, even those who persecute us, and to pray mightily, not only for yourself, but also for all of those who your prayer can help save in our times. And so I leave you with that message, a message of warning, but also one of hope, reminding us again that we're not alone, that we are protected from St. Michael the Archangel. May God bless you and your families. Thanks so much for joining us at the Deliverance Network. Don't forget to like us, subscribe, share our channel far and wide, send us a note if you would like to. Thanks so much. God bless.